I remember when the Oscars were actually worth a damn. You had movies that would win, Oscar nominations, and this was like 2012, 2013. Like, you can literally point out where the Oscars have gone downhill because you'd have movies like, Forrest Gump, Transformers movies, some like Saw movies, like major movies, like a lot of like Marvel and DC movies that would get nominations. Then at one point you had Lord of the Rings that won quite a bit of nominations. I think they won like 12 or 13. And everyone was like, yeah, that's a good. Well, anyone who enjoyed the entertainment, again, things like that, like were nerdy crap. So it wasn't as culturally significant. But, normies would go to the movies and be like, okay, yeah, it was actually a good movie. And again, the ideas behind these movies resonated not only with Americans, but with, countries and cultures around the world. And this gets into the odd argument of, oh, everything's political. And it's like, okay, maybe, sure, if you want to apply the broadest possible definition of politics, sure, I guess Lord of the Rings is political in a sense, but it's the type of ideas and concepts that that can resonate with people regardless of nationality, regardless of ideology, or regardless of race. But now you have movies like Amelia Perez, like movies that only resonate with a small, fringe, ideological group of people. And apparently, this movie was also nominated with 13 Oscars. I didn't even know this movie existed. And we're at the point where the downfall of, like, no one cares about the Oscars anymore because it's just actors and millionaires beating each other off. Like, the only reason you go to, like, the Golden Globes and Oscars and all these things is connections, right? Or at one point it was to prove to America, to entertain the whole entertainment industry, is this is how you do entertainment. Now it's just, oh, let's fellate each other. And this movie, uh, it talks a lot about like issues, but like transgender issues, but it doesn't do it right. Like, it has this odd fucking musical scene that makes no fucking sense about like transitioning, and one of the songs is called Vagioplasty. It's like, and people know the ideology of the individuals who support this movie and the ideology of people in these movies because people of this specific ideology like sit in this constant state of nihilism where they can't take anything seriously, or if they do talk about serious topics, it's an ideologically possessed one where it's bad and very bad and we gotta show it's bad, but they can never really talk about serious issues the way movies used to talk about, with respect, because there are people who make movies like this also don't have the maturity or the decency to do it. And again, a movie that nobody even knew existed until it won 13 Oscar nominations. And now everybody knows it exists because it's like, wait, what? Okay, I get it. Like, we get it. You want to artificially prop up movies that have absolutely, that aren't even that popular. And apparently, I guess views don't matter, or how much they make don't matter. It's the ideology behind it. So I guess movies are apparently talking about transgender issues in, I think, Mexico and how they're treated, but it doesn't do it, the way reality would have it done. Like, it doesn't, try to explain anything. It doesn't try to, put to light serious issues. It says nothing and means nothing, but it won 13 Oscar nominations, which is proof of how far the Oscars have fallen. And it's yet another piece of American entertainment that is just fallen to the wayside. And this is bad because you have TV shows, you have movies from other parts of the world that are actively competing with American entertainment, and America, I guess, is just letting them win. Like, I get this all the time. So I'm playing like Nikkei Gaza Victory, or Girls Frontline 2, or fucking Path of Exile 2. It's like, oh, it's Chinese spyware. Oh, I'm like, look, idiot. If you want me to stop, like, I'm a consumer. I consume. I am a gamer. If you want me to stop playing these games, give me a better game, and I'll play it. Like, you demand America goes back to what America used to do and make good fucking entertainment, right? Don't come at me with this, oh, I'm impose my morality on you. Like, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Give me a better product and I'll consume it. If you don't want to do that, right? Well then, I guess I'll have to play the Chinese games, watch the Chinese movies, and do all of that, right? Because hey, I put some money, put time aside to consume this stuff, to consume things that are of zero value to my life. Now, it could be American stuff, or it could be Chinese, South Korean, Japanese stuff, right? Depends on who's actually giving me the better fucking product. I think everybody thinks like this. It's just people do this thing where they want to impose what they think should happen in the world upon complete fucking strangers. Like, impose how they think people should act upon them. And when this happens, again, you just create people that, they'll be like, sure, whatever, to shut you the fuck up. But then they're like, oh well, now I'm gonna buy three versions of Path of Exile 3 just to piss this person off, just to spite this person. And spite is not rational. Like, but it's a completely understandable way to act towards irrational people who come at you out of nowhere, come into your space and try to tell you how to do things. Like, get the fuck out of here, brother. So yeah, that's why we're at this place where a movie that has that no one knew about, doesn't do anything, doesn't add anything, gets about as much Oscar nominations as Lord of the fucking Rings, a cultural phenomenon that other cultures on the planet can enjoy. Like, this right here is where we are at, and hopefully it turns around. But who knows? Maybe we'll have another ideology takes its place, enact the exact same way, and try to impose a different set of morality on complete fucking strangers. Who knows? But anyway, that's all I really gotta say about this. Peace.